Picture, hopefully, of things to come.
You're not wrong, actually. This is today outside now. There's some patchy clouds skittering around across our skies, but there is still some decent sunshine to be had out there. If we take a look at our satellite picture, you'll see that in just a moment. But as this week goes on, if anything, I think Martine's right, more in the way of sun to come, and possibly the most surprising thing will eventually be some significant heat. Here we are this afternoon. There's patchy cloud developing across England and Wales, some rather more solid cloud to the northwest of the UK, keeping things pretty grey across western Scotland this afternoon. A little bit of light rain here. Elsewhere, dry. Our temperatures around average for the time of year in the sunshine, low 20s at best. But there is a heat wave across Spain at the moment. Today, temperatures above 40 degrees here into the mid-40s. By midweek, that heat heads into Central Europe, pushing across France. By Friday, it is heading our way. And 30 degrees is perfectly possible across quite large swathes of England and Wales on Friday. We'll see how we get there in just a moment. Back to this afternoon, and it's fairly much business as usual. Our temperatures will slide down the teens scale as we go through the evening with some late sunshine. By the end of the night, they'll be sitting somewhere between the 9 to 12 degree mark. I think there could be a few clearer spells around across England and Wales by the end of the night. Still some thicker cloud and some rain for the northwest of Scotland. And that is just going to linger on through Tuesday, unfortunately. So it always stays slightly cooler here, rather grey and wet. Further south, high pressure actually, I think, will allow us to see more in the way of sunshine across England and Wales on Tuesday. Some brighter spells for Northern Ireland as well. And the temperatures already starting to creep up by a couple of degrees. I think we could see perhaps 24 in the southeast of England Tuesday afternoon. Just 14, though, for Stornoway underneath those thicker clouds. Wednesday, not going to have too dramatic a difference either. It's later in the week the heat will build. Hay fever sufferers, not a great day for you on Tuesday. Very high levels of pollen across England and Wales. Under the cloud across Scotland, we are looking at much lower levels. Here's Wednesday. Pretty similar, isn't it? We've got perhaps a little bit more cloud filling in again across England and Wales on Wednesday. We've still got some greyer skies to the far northwest, but the temperatures creeping all the while, getting further up the 20s scale towards the far southeast. It's at the end of the week, though, as we see low pressure trying to come in from the west, picking up that plume of warm air from further south across the continent, straight across England and Wales, but thunderstorms butt up against that warmer air coming south from Northern Ireland and Scotland. So for the end of the week, 31 degrees across parts of Wales and southern England. A damper story for Scotland and Northern Ireland, and then we'll see that rain working its way south, mixing with the hotter air, turning things pretty thundery and lively, I think, overnight Friday into the start of the weekend. And for those of you that don't like the heat, that should see things cooling off as well. So all change this week. We start off fairly ambivalently, we hot up, and then by Saturday, we're back to square one. Martine.